This is bcd-W Current Today. Every day, one city, one story, many eyes. Today, San Francisco. San Francisco turned its empty storefronts into a launch pad. Local brands are the tenants. For several years, the dominant story about downtown San Francisco was told in empty windows. Storefronts that had once housed bookshops, restaurants, and boutiques sat vacant along Powell Street and the corridors around Union Square. San Francisco's response to that problem has been, in its best moments, surprisingly elegant. Mayor Lurie's Vacant to Vibrant program works like this. The city identifies vacant storefronts in high-footprint corridors and offers them to local entrepreneurs as pop-up spaces at reduced cost. The business is open. If they work, if customers return, if the neighborhood feels different, they're offered long-term leases. The temporary becomes permanent. Al Pastor Papi, a beloved taco vendor, has opened its first brick-and-mortar. New Works, a women-owned Mission fashion brand, has launched downtown. Paper Sun Cafe, Kulfi Creamery, Hungry Crumbs, all signed long-term leases after graduating from the program. What San Francisco has discovered, under pressure, is something cities rarely find by choice. The most durable way to fill an empty storefront is not to attract a national chain. It is to give a local entrepreneur the lowest possible barrier to try. The pop-up is not the destination, it is the audition. How are other cities reading this? If you're in New York, Manhattan's commercial vacancy rate has remained stubbornly high, where rent levels make the pop-up math impossible without subsidy. The detail worth studying in SF's model: private capital, public coordination, local entrepreneur. That triangle is replicable. If you're in Seoul, Seoul's instinct has been regulatory: rent stabilization, tenant protection. San Francisco's instinct is different. It accepts vacancy and designs an on-ramp through it. A city that combines Seoul's structural protections with San Francisco's entrepreneurial on-ramp might actually solve the problem. Neither city has built that combination yet. If you're in Medellin, Ruta N has been running something structurally similar for tech startups: below-market space, graduation to commercial rents, neighborhood anchoring. Medellin's retail districts could run the same experiment that its innovation districts already have. If you're in Dubai, Dubai's approach has been to build new capacity rather than activate vacancy. As Dubai's newer residential neighborhoods mature and their commercial strips begin to show the first signs of empty space, the Vacant to Vibrant playbook is worth having ready. If you're in Amman, downtown Amman's commercial streets have their own vacancy problem. What Amman needs is not the capital. The spaces are cheap. It is the coordination infrastructure that tells a landlord and a local entrepreneur that the city has their back if they try. If you're in Tel Aviv, Tel Aviv's Florentin has been running an informal version of this for decades. Artists occupy cheap spaces, activate them, and get priced out by the gentrification they created. San Francisco's Vacant to Vibrant attempts to formalize and slow that cycle, to make the pop-up a pathway rather than a prelude to displacement. That is the most honest version of this conversation any city has had. We are looking for more cities. San Francisco is on this map. So are New York, Seoul, Medellin, Dubai, Amman, Tel Aviv, and Austin. Every city has a story like this one, a problem that became, under pressure, an experiment worth studying. If you live and work inside a city where this conversation is already happening, we want to hear from you. bcd-W Current Today is published daily by bcd-W Magazine, New York. Every day, one city, one story, many eyes. Reach us at aabcdwxyz, mail to aabcdwxyz, bcdwxyz, http://abcdwxyz.